I will say it in English, it's better, but everybody can understand. I guess everybody understands English. So, like I said earlier, this month is a very auspicious month dedicated to Mahavishnu, especially to Lord Krishna, because many of his Leela happened during this time. One of the most important Leela is Damodara. That's why it's also called Damodara Mahatsaya. So the Leela when Lord Krishna was tied to a
pestle and mortar.
Yeah, mortar. And then Yashoda went and did her crops, and then he decided to liberate the two sons of Kubera, who were cursed by Narada to be born as two trees. Damodara means the one which is tied on the belly. So you know very well how Yashoda tied Lord Krishna. So she went to look for a rope. So she keep turning the little Krishna, but the rope will be 2 fingers short all the time. So she will bring new one, tie it again. It will be always 2 fingers short. So she was so tired, and the Lord have mercy upon her. So this showed that the Supreme Lord Himself, which even great yogis and the saints can't even tie. Do you think anybody can tie Him? Yes, only for bhakti He can be tied. In chapter 10, verse 9, Lord Krishna said, "My form and my activities are all divine. And those who understand my true nature, those who understand what I'm doing, they will attain me at the end of the life. They are ever free." You see, birth, it is a very auspicious. But how we live our lives is also very important. Our life is full of mysteries. But very often we don't understand these mysteries. No? We try to understand, but you can't. Especially a devotee's life is full of mysteries. Why? Because they are dear to the Lord. How do we become dear to Him? Now we are reading the Ramcharitamanas, for example. Reading the Balkan of Lord Rama. In one of the verses of the Balkan itself, now, it is said that the Supreme Lord Himself incarnate as Lord Rama. But those who knows the mystery of His incarnation offering, that Supreme Lord which even the Devas can't comprehend, but He have come, incarnate, so that we can build a relationship to Him. We can get to know Him. But how do we get to know Him? It is through the scriptures. Because life, how do we know about it? We know about it through the scriptures, no? In Rama's time, he lived a normal life. 20,000 years ago when Ram was on earth, he lived a normal life. course, he was mystical. That time, people have faith. Lord Krishna, when we look at his life, he was completely normal for his friend, for his family. They didn't try to comprehend him. Mysteries was happening. We can say yes, he covered them with his Maya, but they could not understand. But why do you think that the Supreme Lord himself loved to descend here in this plane and act normal? Even all the Leela what they do, they cover it. Why? If they will come with the whole fullness, with the attributes and everything, you will not appreciate it. And imagine somebody would walk with full hand. What would you call him? Tell me. An alien, no? But through scriptures, we know that they are divine. When Srimad Narayana will appear, no? Mahavishnu will appear, we will say, yes, it is divine. Otherwise, your mind will not be able to comprehend. So that's why Bhagavan, whenever he incarnates, whenever he descends on this plane, he descends in a normal way and act very normal. That's why he said in that verse, my form and my activities are all divine. So there is nothing which is not divine in him. So understanding the descent of the Lord, why he came, for what reason he came, the mind must transform. You can't understand this. Like he said to Arjun, chapter 11, you can't see me through this physical eyes. How would you see? You can't. You have to have divine sight to see. So what happened during that divine sight? Something happened. Arjun is still there on the battlefield. So everybody which is in the battlefield, they still see Arjun looking at Lord Krishna. But something must have happened. When you look at the state of Arjun at the beginning and the state when Arjun sees Lord Krishna, that mindset of Arjun have transformed. That mindset of Arjun have come to a point of complete acceptance or complete surrender. Chaos, no? You go on a mountain, how do you see the town down? Everything becomes small and appeared peaceful. You don't see the chaos. Further, your mind is transported. Further, your view also changes. So what was transported was the mind of Arjun being transformed. So he was not viewing from this angle. He was viewing from a very far distance. How we say? Distance of light. Light. When we look at some planets which is thousands of years distance, so it will take thousands of years for you to reach there. So that mindset of Arjuna have traveled. The mindset of the yogis, they travel. The sage travel. That's why they can view from different angles, different spheres, past, present, and future. If you travel to some distance, even now, the Mahabharata war is still happening. So like that, Bhagavan remind through all his incarnation, through all his leela, but he have come not for his sake, for our sake. And we have come not for our sake, but for his sake. But many people have not understand that. They understood completely wrong, because they think that we have come for our sake. That is a mistake, which human being always make. We have come. We said yes. We have come here to enjoy. We want to have this and that. Of course, everything will be given, whether you want it or not. What is meant for you to be, it will be given to you. One way to the other will come to you. Whether you wish it or you don't wish it, it will come to you. How many things in your life you wish have come to you? Not so many. And how many things which you didn't wish in your life have come to you? Many things. So you see, who is in control?
Not you.
But yet, you think that you are in control. That's why you have to understand that this life has been given to you for his sake, not for your sake. Because for your sake, you will hit the wall. It's limited. You are viewing this world through a limited lens which is limited. Do you know tomorrow what it is? Huh? At night when you go to sleep, do you know that tomorrow morning you will wake up? Huh? But yet you have big plans. Isn't it amazing? What may happen during that night? You don't know. So you go to bed with the hope that next morning you will wake up. Everything that you do in life, you do it with a hope. You go to work, do you know what you will reach home tonight in the evening? No, there's a complete uncertainty. If he will it, but the next moment you leave this body, you will leave the body. And yet, you have big plan. And if that plan doesn't work, you get frustrated. You get angry. No? Then you say, this God is wrong. The other one there is good one. No? Let's move from here and go to the other one there. Yes or no? Bhagavan Krishna said no. Those which is wise knows that it is only me which is fulfilling all the wishes of everybody. All the devas, all the demigods, is just me they offer the prayer to. So you go to the deities, you worship them, they go to Krishna and say, hey, look, this person have. Here, especially in Mauritius, is like that, Don't go to this Kali Mandir. Go to the other Kali Mandir. It's more auspicious and will fulfill your wish. Yes or no? Nous pas capable de prier Maman Draupadi Amen ici, n'a prié dans tout là-bas. Parce que là-bas, il faut fulfill c'est pas comme c'est un business qui va faire, pour donner sa place en ampleur, de faire une histoire, là. En fait, même Devi se veut prier. Et là, mon bassin, vous la priez pour plus fulfill là-bas. Shiv dans Shivalaya, il faut souhaiter, il n'est pas pour fulfill autant. Là, Shiv là, il est dormi là-bas, il a It's like that, you see, you look for enthusiasm in things, And then you think that, yeah, you're progressing spiritually. You move from one place to the other thinking, but yes, I'm progressing, you know. I'm becoming more wise. No, you're not becoming wise, because wise means you dive within you and meet the Lord inside of you. You're not moving left, right. You take that mind, let it enter your heart. Then you find Him. Then once you find Him inside of you, then you can travel around. It's not a problem. Because wherever you travel, you will only see Him. He will show you, hey, you're looking for me, I'm here. That's why the Lord took numerous of forms and aspects. And a reminder that, look, I have come to uplift you. But if our mind don't comprehend that, we're stuck. We will keep looking for Him everywhere else, but we will forget the most important place to look for Him. Inside Him. So, when Lord Rama incarnate, you know the whole story how Rama was incarnate. Dashrath was not having children. No? Dashrath,
yeah.
So then he worshipped together with his wives. He worshipped Agnidev. No? Agnidev came. So Agnidev brought a mango. And said, 2 mangoes actually. And gave it to, some say mangoes, some say it's kheer. And so you can, he brings something, you know. Sometimes an apple. You keep changing to which version of the Ramayana you read. So he brings something which the queen shared together. But do you think Agnidev have that capacity to give Dashrath that potency of the Supreme Lord Himself? And we read it just like that, but you don't comprehend anything. Agnidev is just a disguise. When they were doing the yajna, when we do yajna, what is it called? The kund. What is the yajna itself? The mouth of Narayana.